Hello. I hope you're having a great weekend and everything's going well for you. I know it's been a little while since I've been back from Mexico, Anna and I, but again, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who supported us. My home church, Apostolic Deliverance Tabernacle, they've just been amazing at their overwhelming support for us, their prayers, the clothes they donated, the offering they gave. We appreciate you so much. Also, we were able to go to Pastor Warnock's church, and they supported us greatly. Wonderful people in the church. The day we were there, Brother Warnock wasn't feeling well. He had to go to the hospital, and he's doing much better now. So we praise God for that and for the support they gave us. Um, Also, we were able to go to Brother Brown's church and received great support from that. Just a wonderful church, wonderful people that came and said, "Hey, we're behind you. We're gonna be praying for you." And it's just so wonderful. We got to visit with Brother Crabtree, my good friends, the Crabtrees. I love them so much, and they supported us and always just been great friends and appreciate them. Also, when we left, we had to leave on February 1st. We were going to leave the 2nd, but a storm came in, so I got to spend time with the Weirs. Just wonderful people. You can always expect to laugh with them and just be so uplifted by their church family and by them. Before we left, Pastor Weir told us, just want you to know, want you girls to know that we believe in you. And you can't know how much that meant to us, and we can take a message and know that people are behind us and people believe in us. And before we left Peebles, my cousin Nikki and my aunt Teresa came over and donated to the cause to go. Appreciate them, love them so much. And also I got to meet my friends, the Applegates downtown. They supported us and they told us, take Acts 2:38 forward, and we want to be a supporter of anybody that can do that. And I appreciate you so much. I can't say it enough. Also, my cousin Rachel, she's a photographer. If you've been on my Facebook page, you'll see her at Beauty Pass By Photography, and she does great pictures. Many of you have probably used her, and and she does great work. But she traded photo sessions for clothing, for anything anybody would donate to Mexico. And so I was able to go get a lot of children's clothes from her and really nice things people donated from her trading her time and her efforts in photography. And I appreciate that. And I pray that God blesses all of you who donated. We were able to give away 20 really large bags of clothes. Excuse me. If you look on my page, you can see where we gave that away. You can see them being given away. And also, we were able to give away 40 bags of food, which is wonderful. And that's because you contributed. That's because, the work I did down there was not, and Anna, Sister Anna, was not just something we did. This is what you did. You helped us do this. And without your support, without you believing in us, it'd be hard for us to move forward and do these things. But thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you and pray God blesses you so much. On the trip down, it took us 13 hours for 2 days to get there, so 26 hours. And we got to talk about a lot of things. When you're in the car, you're trapped. That's all you can do. You talk. So I got to know my cousin Anna a little bit better. Um, a lot of things I didn't know about her, a lot of things she didn't know about me. We talked about our vision for the future, our plans and things we want to do in moving forward. And, I just started nursing school this last week, so we talked a lot about that. I think she's pursuing nursing. So we had a lot in common, and we're able to see things. And some things we agreed on, and some things we were like, no, you need to see it this way. But the thing about the trip down there was perspective to me. Anna gave me a lot of perspective. I hope that I gave her a lot of perspective on things. And so if I could talk to you today, that would be my thought, perspective. And if you look at Monday, for somewhere, somebody made this universal rule that Monday is a bad day. And for whatever reason, we accept that. And so, I don't know, what is it that makes Monday bad? I mean, really, it has no power to be bad. It has no power to be good at all. It's no different than Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. But why is Friday so good? Because it's the way you view it. Is Monday so bad because you got to sleep in all weekend long? You got to do what you want to do, but Monday requires of you. Maybe that's why Monday's bad. Maybe it's because it requires of you. But we tend to look at it in such a negative light that universally now it's a rule that it's going to be bad. When, like I said, it has no power to be bad. Is it because it's the start of another hard week? Do we have to look at it like that? Or can it be that it's a start of a new and better week? It's going to be better than last week. We have that power to do that. Um, I heard it once said that, if you believe in yourself, that you're going to succeed, or you believe that you're going to fail, you're right. In other words, if you believe you can make this and you can do this and it can be better, then it will be better because you believe in yourself and because you put that effort forward. But if you believe it's going to be bad and it's all going to fall apart and it's Monday anyway, um, then it is going to be a bad day and it is going to fall apart. And it's really our perspective of what we're going through. That the outcome is going to be determined by our perspective of what we're going through. And I thought about how many times we do that. We make life just this big negative. When really, if I ask you to tally 50 things about your life, 50 negative things, you could do it. You could probably do it quickly. But then on the other hand, if I said, I need you to tally 50 good things about your life, you probably couldn't even stop at 50. Because, I choose to look at my life in a positive light. Yes, I can be negative and I can say, oh, I lost my husband. I live alone. I'm lonely. I mean, I could give you this big sob story, and everybody's got one. Or I can look at it this way. Yes, I went through something horrible. Yes, I lost him. Yes, I miss him. But I have family that have stood behind me so much. I mean, my mom and dad, I mean, they have just been amazing. My brother, my sister-in-law, churches from everywhere, people adding me on Facebook that said, "Sister, we don't know you, but you're on my heart, and I just want to say that we're praying for you." And I mean, you cannot know the how much, I can look at it all as loss, but I have so much gain in this. People that love me, people that stand with me, and said, "We're going to pray for you. Let us know if you need anything." What a big positive. I have that behind me. I have all those people with me. And I have a nice car to drive. I live in a nice home. I have just wonderful things all around me, and I don't want to live my life in the negative. I don't want to live my life just always frustrated about what's going on. Yes, frustrations come. Yes, bad things happen, but you can't allow yourself to dwell there and live in that place. Sometimes you have um, to move on. You just got to pick yourself up and be like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to move forward. And it's not always easy, but it's a better life to live in the positive and to see things better. My mother is one that can just see things so positive. She, um, living in the pastor's home growing up, you see a lot of things, a lot of situations. And, if it's not happening in the pastor's home, then somebody's calling and telling us what's happening in their home. And which I'm not making a pastor's home a negative, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of situations that pastors help people through. And my mom is one that can always see that in a positive light. She can always take a situation and somehow make it okay, make it beautiful. And I'm sitting there like, Mom, I can't believe they said that to me. She said, well, honey, they're probably having a good or a bad day. They're probably having a bad day. Oh, you need to look at that. And I'm like, really? You can do that? And so my whole life has been, mother telling me, see this better. And in the long run, it is so much better. When you can look at it and not see chaos and not see total ruin, and you can pick yourself up and be like, look, God is going to make something great out of this. God is going to make something beautiful. And God believes in me or I wouldn't even be here. That's a song by the Livingstons, He believes in me. And that's enough to help me go all the way. That's enough to make me go, God believes in you. The situation, He knows exactly where you are. He knows the situations in your life, and He's not brought you there to leave you there. He believes in you. He knows you can go through it. So choose to see it that way. This situation's bad. I don't like this part of life sometimes, but you need to see it in a light that that I'm learning from this. God is developing me. Things are happening, good things, and you have to see it that way. And so, your perspective of things is going to determine your outcome. So, if you are what Anna calls a negative Nelly, um, things in your life are going to be negative. And then she has positive Patty, things in your life will be positive. And I want to be positive. I want good things. I want to move forward and allow God to use me and to see things better than what I do. And it's a process and it's an everyday thing. You wake up and you got to be like, okay, yeah, it is Monday, but it's going to be a good day. Everything's going to be all right. And all your actions from there will stem off that, off your positive. And so that's just my thought for today. I hope that helps somebody. I hope you've used that, and I hope you have a great weekend and a great Sunday, and I hope you have a great Monday.